it's Ray from Live Yourself Young. I'm just about to do a core workout, so why don't you follow along? It's just under 15 minutes long and it's suitable for anyone because all the exercises have progressions or regressions. We're going to be doing 6 exercises back to back. Each of the exercises are 45 seconds long. If you can't do the exercise for 45 seconds, you can just rest and then you can carry on again when you're ready, or you can pause the video. So we're going to do 1 round and then we're going to rest for 1 minute and then we're going to do another round. So we're doing 2 rounds in total. If you want to carry on, then you can just replay the video and carry on doing a 3rd round. Okay, let's go on with the workout.
The first exercise is the tuck hollow body hold. So let's get onto our back. Press your lower back flat to the ground and you will feel your core engage. Bring your legs up to 90 degrees or pull the legs in a little more. The closer your knees are to your body, the easier it is to keep your lower back flat. Tuck your chin, bringing your head up off the ground. Extend both arms and reach forward down towards the heels. Keep pushing the lower back into the ground. This isn't a crunch, so don't bring your shoulders up too high. We are working towards holding this for 45 seconds. If you feel your lower back coming up, then rest. And a little tip, tucking your chin helps you keep your core engaged. If you're a beginner or not very strong in the core, just holding this is going to be challenging, so rest if you need to. And we're done. Next we move on to leg raises. We're going to put our hands under our butt to start. This makes it easier to keep your core nice and strong and your lower back pushed into the ground. Keep legs straight and raise them up and lower down slowly. Try and stop the legs as soon as they reach a point where they're perpendicular to the ground. Try not to use your hands to push yourself up. Instead, focus on the lower ab contraction to help press your legs up. And don't go past vertical or you will use momentum. If this is too challenging, then bend the legs until you can do the exercise without your lower back raising off the floor. 10 seconds to go. And we're done. Let's move straight into the next exercise, seated in and out. Hands beneath shoulders, engage your core, and we're going to bring the knees towards the chest, then extend all the way out and all the way in. If it's too challenging, you can just do alternate legs, 1 knee in and then switch legs and repeat. Keep your core tense throughout the exercise. And here's Leo come to join us. You will often see him in my videos. If you want to see a video all about Leo, then I will link one for you to watch at the end of the workout. Ten seconds to go. Okay, now onto our back for dead bugs. Press your lower back flat to the ground and you will feel your core engage. With your arms above your shoulders and your knees above your hips, extend opposite limbs. Slowly reach 1 arm and 1 leg down to the ground and then return to the starting position. Keep your chin tucked to help engage your abs. Try to straighten out your leg and arm all the way and then back. Again, the key here is to keep your back flat to the ground throughout the exercise and keep your core activated. So just do the exercise for as long as you can without letting your lower back come off the ground. I love this exercise. It's great for proper core stabilisation whilst we're moving the limbs. And we're done. The next exercise is the plank. So onto hands and knees. Shoulders directly above the hands, push the ground away with your hands. Posterior tilt the pelvis and step your feet back in a straight line, squeezing your butt to help maintain this position. Hold your chin slightly tucked and your neck in neutral. If you get tired or this is too challenging, then come onto your knees. The last exercise in round 1 is the bear crawl. Get into bear position, engage your core, shoulders over palms, lift knees just a couple of inches off the ground and move opposite arm and leg forward. Tuck your chin and have a neutral neck. When you crawl, you're going to engage your whole core the whole time. We're trying to keep the hips straight and keep constant tension throughout the body. If this is new to you, don't worry too much how you're moving around, but the goal is to keep the knees low to the ground. Think about pulling yourself forward with your hands. And crawling backwards can be very challenging at the start, so just practice crawling forwards. If you find this too challenging, then just hold yourself in the bear position with your knees slightly raised off the ground. I will link to a beginner's core workout here when we do just this. Now we have a minute's rest before round 2. As you can see, I've chosen to just lie here, but you could take this time to like the video if you're enjoying the workout and comment below if there are any other workouts you would like me to do for you to follow along with me. Or of course, you can just lie here too. Okay, so on to round 2. Back to the hollow body hold. So press your lower back flat to the ground and feel your core engage. Bring the legs up, tuck your chin, bringing your head off the ground, and extend both arms and reach forward down towards the heels. If you feel you are ready to progress, you can bring the knees out a little bit further. The next stage is to straighten the legs and to lower them to where you feel you can still keep your core engaged and not let the lower back come up off the floor. We're working towards doing the full body hold to a fully extended hollow with arms and legs outstretched low to the ground. Keep going a little bit longer. Next we move on to leg raises. Hands under our butt to start to help keep our core nice and strong. Lower back pushed to the ground. Keep legs straight and raise them up and lower slowly down. Focusing on the lower ab contraction to help press the legs up. The first progression to make this exercise harder is to take your hands out from under your butt, but only if you can keep your lower back pressed into the floor. And we're done. And now on to seated in and out. Hands beneath shoulders, engage your core. Bring your knees towards the chest and then extend all the way out and all the way in. Or of course you can do alternate legs. Bring one knee in and then switch legs. There is a progression to this exercise which I forgot to film, and it is to have your hands by your chest, but it's important to keep perfect form before progressing to this stage. And we're nearly done. Onto our back for dead bugs. Press your lower back flat to the ground and engage your core. Arms above your shoulders, knees above your hips, and extend opposite limbs. Slowly reach one arm and one leg down to the ground and then return to the starting position. Remember to keep your chin tucked to help engage your abs. Straighten out your leg and arm all the way and then back. Now let's do the plank. Hands and knees onto the ground, shoulders directly above the hands. Hold your chin slightly tucked and your neck in neutral. Push the ground away with your hands, step your feet back. Posterior tilt the pelvis and squeeze your butt to help maintain this position. And remember, if you need to, do come onto your knees. You will find the plank very challenging if you are holding it in proper form. And we're nearly done. We have one more exercise to do, and that is the bear crawl. So into bear position again, tuck chin, shoulders over palms, engage your core, lift your knees and crawl. Trying to keep the hips straight and keeping constant tension throughout your body. Aim to keep the knees low to the ground. Think about pulling yourself forward with your hands. A progression to this exercise is the static bear crawl, and this is coming in the next core workout. And we're done. We're just going to end the workout with glute bridges. After training the core, I like to do something that moves the body in the opposite direction. And of course, the added bonus of glute bridges is we're strengthening our glutes. Knees bent, heels a few inches away from your butt. Press your lower back to the ground and you'll feel your core and abs engage. Push through your heels to lift your hips up while squeezing your glutes. Pause at the top. Come back down, core engaged before you lift up again, squeezing the glutes. Keep your chin tucked. This exercise will stretch out the spine and release any tension in the lower back. I do 10 and hold the last one for a few seconds. For a final stretch, let's move into child's pose. And that's it. We have completed today's core workout. If you enjoyed doing this workout or just watching it, please like the video, share with your friends and subscribe to Live Yourself Young and turn on notifications. And as always, I will see you in the next one.